Right, hello everybody, good morning to you. We're brewing today, finally. We're doing a crafty brews, when I can get it, all grain kit. We've just mashed in, we're at 66.6 for a 66 degree mash, and that's been going, well, with 37 minutes left of the mash. We've got my other pot warming up with my sparge water, and we're having to brew it conservatory today, which is not ideal, but I've started moving a few things about in my shed, and I've got another couple of things that I've acquired. Another large mirror, and when I say large mirror I mean a large mirror, which I'll show you at a later date. So we're going forward now to start rearranging my shed and my bar a bit. So that's why we're in here, and we're going to have to do my next few brews, foreseeable future in here. Like I say, it's not ideal. We've got my hopcat and my old boil kettle on furniture from out at garden. I've got my stir plate ready because my yeast will need rehydrating, and I think it's a Nottingham yeast. So I'll quickly talk you through what we're doing, and then I'll get back to you a bit later. So we're doing the tribute, St Austell's tribute recipe pack. We've got 3 kilo of Marisotta, 3.2 kilo of Marisotta, and a kilo of Munich malt. That's alt malts that's in it. We've got Styrian Goldings, no we haven't, sorry, Styrian Celica hops, Fuggles and Willamette. It says it's a 90-minute mash and a 90-minute boil. I'm doing a 60-minute mash and a 60-minute boil. Hop schedule is start at boil 16 grams of Fuggles and 19 grams of Willamette, and then 15 minutes from end, 11 grams of Fuggles, 12 grams of Willamette, and then end at boil. Whatever hops we've got left go in then. Ferment at 20 degrees, and that's all she wrote. So I'm quite enjoying it, and why I've not done this before, we've all got, or a lot of us have got the stainless steel mash paddles, but why have I never cut the end off and put it in a drill until today? Best thing I've done since I started brewing. I put it in, it works a doddle, it works a treat. Now there's probably loads of you out there been doing this for years, but I don't know why I've not thought of it. Cut end off, it fits in my drill, no dough balls, no nothing, makes life a hell of a lot easier. And this was a small grain bill, so when I'm doing bigger grain bills, it'll come into its own. But yeah, just thought I'd share that one with you. So we're brewing. I'm going to go weigh my hops out now, get my stir plate, go in with my yeast, and I'll come back to you in a bit. Right, we're boiling now. Been boiling 15 minutes or so. This first edition has gone in, and I'm using hot bags because it's leaf. They're always leaf in these kits, and I prefer pellet. rightly or wrongly I do, I just prefer pellet. My other two additions are ready to go, one at 15 and one at flame out. Protoflock there. If you look behind me, I'm going to clean that grain basket out in a minute while I'm waiting for my next addition. I've got my wort chiller ready to go in at 15, and I'm using my wort chiller today. Well, instead of my plate chiller, I'm not going to use my plate chiller, although I wanted to, until I'm set up in my shed again properly, because I need different heights and stuff, and it'll just be easier, and I'd prefer to wait and then have something new to play with when I get done. But I just wish I were brewing in my shed, not in here. It's awkward, not used to it, but needs must. We're going to have to do us next 2 or 3 in here. My shed's just not workable. I've not so much moved stuff, but I've stuff all over. In fact I'll show you. We'll turn you around and we'll show you state of my shed. So you can see I've got everything out here ready for clean up. So just go down to the shed. Now normally I'd be brewing in that corner, as you all know, but I've a toolboxing way down there. Just too much stuff on here. Plate chiller, bottles I need to get labels off and store properly. I think that fridge is going to go up behind my bar. If I can get 3 kegs in it, I might use that instead of a freezer. That's something I'm going to be looking into. So I've all this end to sort. Still got that fridge there, because that is going to live behind bar at back. And that's my new mirror. I think I mentioned it earlier on. That's the back of it, obviously. And I don't know how good I can show you this one-handed. But if I pull that, I don't know. Needs a bit of a clean. But really big mirror, and when I redo my bar, it's going to sit across there with bottles in front, so it'll give it hopefully the feeling of depth, and it'll throw some light into my shed. Lots of ideas, lots of things to move. I just need to get on and do it now. But I needed to brew a beer, and I'm hoping to brew a beer again next week. And then I'll have some supplies. Can't even speak. We'll have some supplies. So we'll get a little bit tidied up, and I'll come back to you when. Sorry about this wind. I'll come back to you when we're going for his next edition. 3 minutes left. His last edition and his Protoflock have gone in. Wort chiller's in, and my Whirlpool arm is in. All ready. If I went flame out is, we've got my stir plate with my yeast just hydrating it. And we've got a cat that wants to come out. Tidied up a few bits, cleaned them. I've just got some fresh water in that keg, just cleaning that keg. For some reason I missed it last time. thought it were done, and it was sat there with dregs of a bay. I don't even know which one it was. So we've nearly done. Been straightforward. Hopefully it'll turn out to be a decent bay. I'm going to be collecting some warm water when I chill down for cleaning, and I'll catch you in a bit. Brew day done. We've got 23 litres in his fermenter, and we were looking for an OG 1043 to finish at 1010 to give us 4.3, and that's not looking far off. I'd say that was 1043, possibly 1044 actually. So we've just got a yeasty to tip in, which, where can we stick this? Sorry about the camera work. And I think I put a little bit too much water in this. I went for about 300 ml. I'm trying not to chuck my stir bar in. And that'll do. So there we have it, fellas. Brew day done. We'll just put this lid on. Come back at some point in future and do a taste test. We might even do a side by side with a bottle. That's an empty one. Just to see how close it is. I'm not expecting it to be bang on. They never are. But if it's somewhere akin to that bay, I'll be happy enough. And we'll catch you next time. Cheers.